Hello everyone, good evening all of you. How are you all doing? Good evening everyone. Please join fast. Okay, so as you all know that today we are going to take another session on SQP, that is sample question paper discussion 2022 to 2023. I have already taken up section A and B with you in the previous videos. Please watch the recordings available, and also please like, share and subscribe to the channel. If you are liking the videos, if you are liking the sessions, then do not forget to click on like button, share it with your friends so that all of you can watch us live, and also subscribe to the channel so that whenever we are live you are getting okay. So guys, let us quickly start with the SQP section C and D now, as you all were waiting eagerly for the same. So now it's time to start with the session. So first and foremost, know about me. I am Dr. Bhavna, your science educator on Plus, and I am a BHMS with 4 plus years of teaching experience. And this is my bio, as you all can see, about my watch minutes in the last 30 days, my followers, all the had dedication, all the love given by the learners to me. So this is all about me. I am Dr. Bhavna. And now, as you all know about it, that in the SQP, CBSE has mentioned you about everything, that in your question paper there will be around 39 questions and with the 5 sections. And section A we are already done, that was carrying 1 mark each. Section B we are done, that was carrying 2 marks each. And section C, that is 7 short answer type questions of 3 marks each. We are going to do it today. And we will also cover up the section D, which is carrying 3 long answer type questions, and they are of 5 marks each. Okay. So today's session is very important because you have to get to know about it, that how will you write the answers in 50 to 80 words? How will you cover up the 80 to 120 words to get the full marks in your exam? So I'm sure about it. You all know the answers. You all know the questions very well because you are studying so well. So now time to discuss discuss about the sample question paper, and here we go with the section C first. So the section C was getting the very first question, that is question number 27 according to the series. It is asking you identify the type of reaction mentioned in 1 and 2. So here we have the two examples given. This is 1 and this is 2. So you have to tell about the type of reaction. So the type of reaction in the part 1 is basically the displacement reaction. Hi Sunil, hello, good evening, how are you doing? We are discussing the section C and D today from sample question paper, and this is the very first question that we have started. So you also can answer in between. आप answer कर सकते हो for all the questions which are available over here. Do participate so that I also get to know what you all are getting to the classes. Okay. So displacement reaction है ये. So why is it so? Because A is replacing B, and at the in the place of B there is A, and B has gone separated. So this is the displacement reaction. In the second one, we can see that A is taking the place of D and D is taking the place of B. So here again, this is a double displacement reaction. So what is it? It is a double displacement reaction. So the first question is very simple. You all can attempt it very easily. You will get the half mark for the same if you are writing the type of reaction, and then they are asking you one example in the form of a balanced chemical equation. So this is the very important part, because most of the time we are not balancing the chemical equation. Okay, बहुत मुश्किल रखता है ना, लेकिन you have to do it. You have to balance the chemical equation. So how will you write it? I'll give you one example of each. So in the first part, it is FeS plus CuSO4 giving rise to ferrous sulfate, that is FeSO4 plus copper. So this is our displacement reaction. Okay, and for the second part, you can write the example of double displacement reaction as sodium sulfate plus barium chloride giving rise to barium sulfate and twice of NaCl. So these all are balanced chemical equations. You can all just write it down. So this is an example of first one, displacement reaction, and this is for the double displacement. Okay. So this was the very first question. Moving ahead to the next question of your section C, that is question number 28. So this is very simple question. I tell you, most of the time we get confused by looking into the diagram. Oh my god, what is it? How to solve it? So this is like a human nature. We also get sometimes confused after looking into the diagram. But guys, see, these are only the things to check your confidence during the exam. Okay. So see, this basically it is written that brine is given over here. It is forming brine containing sodium hydroxide. So you have to tell about it where it is forming on anode and cathode. So by just looking at the brine, we can make it out. This is a simple chlor-alkali process, right? The chlor-alkali process. So it's very simple, correct? So what are the gases which are evolved at anode and cathode? So you all can mention it very easily. Anode you will get chlorine and on the cathode you will get hydrogen. Okay. So the experimental setup, what is the process going on here? This chlor-alkali process. Why is it called as a chlor-alkali process? Because here chlorine is forming and one alkali in the form of sodium hydroxide is formed. Okay. Illustrate the reaction of the process with the help of a chemical equation. So simple guys, just write down the chemical equation. It's 2NaCl plus 2H2O giving rise to 2NaOH plus chlorine plus hydrogen. Okay, it's so simple. So this is what the brine is. So हम brine बोलते हैं and this is what the chlor-alkali. Okay, so it's very simple question. Okay. Next question. So question number 29 was from biology, from the life processes, and I tell you it's so simple question. The leaves of the plants were covered with aluminium foil. How would it affect the physiology of the plant? So guys, it's very simple. You are covering the leaves with anything, then how will the plant respire, right? There will be no exchange of gases, so no photosynthesis can take place, and light will not penetrate, will not enter inside the leaf. So no photosynthesis. Okay. Similarly, when no photosynthesis, then no glucose formation, so there will be no respiration also, right? There will be no respiration, no oxygen will be. Also, there is transpiration. No transpiration will take place because aluminium foil will not let the water to evaporate. So, there will be the effect on the temperature also. So, because of the effect of the temperature, the leaves will not be able to do the normal processes. So, ultimately, they will die. Okay. So, the answer is very simple. We will write the 3 points. You will get 1 mark for each. Okay. Then, or we question the how is lymph an important fluid involved in transportation? If lymphatic vessels are blocked, how would it affect the human? So guys, see, here you have to just understand that what is lymph, how is it involved in transportation. So lymph is basically, it is carrying the digestion and the absorbed food, fat from the intestine and drain the excess of fluid. Okay, so this is the only function of lymph. Okay, so if the lymphatic vessels are blocked, then what will happen? All these functions will be affected. Number one thing, there will be the less absorption of the fat absorbed. Okay, fat absorption nahi hoga. Second thing is that there will be the excess of fluid that will be accumulated. Okay, so this is how it will be affecting the functioning of the lymph. Okay, is it clear to everyone? So lymphatic vessels, if they are getting blocked, then there will be it will be affecting the all the major functions which are taking place in the human body. Okay, so this was a very simple question. You all can write it very. Okay, moving to the next one. This was a very interesting question. You all can see this, that this question is basically from your light reaction and reflection. The physics question. So Rohit wants to have an erect image by using a converging mirror with a focal length of 40 centimeters. Okay. Specify the range of distance where the object can be placed in front of the mirror. Justify. So guys, see, this is a very simple question. You have been given the focal length. Okay. Focal length is given to you as 40 centimeters. But they are asking you that to form an erect image. So for forming the erect image in a concave mirror, converging mirror is a concave mirror. Okay, just try to understand this, that it is a concave mirror. Then focal length is 40 centimeters and it is forming an erect image. So where will you keep the object? Keep the object in front of the mirror, but it will be between the focus and the pole. The pole, this is the focus, so the object will be placed over here. Okay, so because of this, there will be formation of a erect image like this. Okay. So if we extend these lines in the backward direction, then we can make it out that it is forming an enlarged and a erect. Okay. So here, what is it? Hello Tarun. Hello everything. Good evening, all of you. So we are discussing the SQP, that is sample question paper, part C and part D. Okay. So if you have missed out the previous one, A and B, then please watch the recordings. They are already available. Okay. So guys, see here you will draw this particular ray diagram, and then they are asking you the third thing, that state one use of the mirror based on the above kind of. So uses, you can write anyone, shaving mirror, dentist, ENT specialist, they all are using this mirror because it is giving us a erect and a enlarged. Okay, clear everyone? Okay, so this is about the things. So three things you have to mention, 1 mark each. Okay, moving to the next question, number 31. 31 was again from your from the light reflection and refraction. So इसमें here you have been asking about A and B. Two parts are there, but this will be carrying 1 mark, this will be carrying one, and this will be carrying one. Okay. So I'll just read out that what they are actually asking you in this question, and then we can just part A says a lens is having a focal length of 5 centimeters and it is used by Devashri in the laboratory as a magnifying. Her least distance of vision is 5 centimeters. So what we have been given the focal length as 5 centimeters. We have the value of V as minus 25 centimeters, and we have to find out the magnification. Okay, first thing they are asking you to find out the magnification. Just use the mirror formula. Lens formula you will use. 1 by F is equal to 1 by V minus of 1 by U. So 1 by V U will be equal to 1 by V minus of, putting all the values over here. आप जब इसमें सारे values put करोगे, write it as minus of 1 by 5 minus of 5, then U coming as 25 minus of 25 by 6. Okay, then write down the formula of magnification. This is V by U minus of 25 upon minus of 25 divided by 6. So magnification is only 6. Here everyone. Then she keeps the book at a distance of 10 centimeters from eyes, but she is unable to read because her least distance is 25 centimeters. So she cannot read the things at 10 centimeters. Clear everyone? सबको समझ में आया? Next is Ravi kept a book at 10 centimeters from the eye of his friend. Hari is not able to read the things written. Give reason for the same. Same reason you will write over. That the near point of our eyes is 25 centimeters. Near point of eyes is 25 centimeters. So that is why he won't be able to read at 10 centimeters. Okay, thank you so much, Tarun. Please subscribe to the channel and click on follow button by going into my profile. Okay. Alright guys, so we are done with question number 31. Next is question number 32. A student fixes a white sheet of paper on a drawing board. He places a bar magnet in the center and sprinkles some iron fillings uniformly over the bar magnet. Then he taps it gently and then observes that the iron fillings arrange themselves in a certain pattern. So why do iron fillings arrange themselves in a particular pattern? Any answers? फटाफट से tell me fast. Why do iron fillings are arranging themselves in a particular pattern? This is because of the magnetic field. Okay, magnetic field. Bar magnet is giving a magnetic field around it. So that is why the iron fillings, they will arrange itself in the format of a magnetic field. Okay, which physical quantity is indicated in the pattern of field? Again the same thing, magnetic field. Okay, then it is asking you about the two properties of the magnetic field line. So property number 1, they never intersect. Okay, they never ever intersect, and they are forming the closed curves. They form the closed curve. Okay, the answer. Such a simple question. You will get 1 mark for this, one for this, and very simple. Okay, so this is your section number D. Section number C, which is done. Okay, and okay, we have another part for this. Let's complete that also first. So the compass needle is placed near the current carrying wire. State your observation from the following cases, giving the reason for the same. So see guys, magnitude of the current wire is increased because it is directly proportional to the field. Compass needle is displaced away from the wire because it is perpendicular to the distance from. So it's very simple. Okay. This will be also carrying the 1 mark. Basically 1.5 for each. Okay. So how it will be distributed. Okay. Now coming to the question number 30. This was the last question of your section D. Section C. Okay. The question is about the ozone layer. Why is the damage to ozone layer the cause of cancer? Why? Because UV rays will enter inside the earth atmosphere. Will enter in the earth atmosphere. So that is why we want that ozone layer should be absolutely intact. What are the causes and what steps are being taken to limit this damage? So causes is what? Use of CFCs, refrigerators, okay, ACs, air conditioners, use of hairspray. These all are the things which are because of which the ozone layer has depleted. You can limit the damage by controlling the use. By controlling the use of these. After that, we will mention about the treaties signed by various nations. Okay, so this is one more thing that you can add. So it was a very simple. Okay, moving ahead to the section D now. Section D, we will be doing only question number 34. Okay, why you must be thinking why is it so? Because it's a very lengthy question. And the furthermore, section only 35, 36 and other questions. We will be doing it in the next. Okay. 60 heated up ethanol with a compound A in the presence of few drops of concentrated sulfuric acid. Observed a sweet smelling compound in that is B. When B is treated with sodium hydroxide, it gives back ethanol and a compound C. Identify A, identify. Very, very, very simple. Okay. We will write down the chemical equation first so that it becomes simplified for. Basically, fruity smell will be there when acetic acid will react with ethanol in the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, giving rise to the formation of CH3COO C2H5, which is a sweet smelly substance. We call it as acid, and the reaction is esterification. Okay, so what is A and what is B here? A is ethanoic acid. A is what? A is ethanoic acid. C is the sodium salt of ethanoic acid or sodium ethanoate or ester. You can write anything over here. Then give one use each of the compound A and B. So how is A and B used? A is used to make the vinegar. A is used to make vinegar. सिरका हम सब लोग खाते हैं, right? And B, that is ester. That is used to make perfumes and all. Okay, perfumes, flavoring substance, everything. Okay. Then the reaction they are asking you, write the chemical reaction involved in the reactions that we have. Okay. So this is how the question has to be attempted. It was having a over part also. That means you can attempt either that question or this one. The question was, what is the role of concentrated sulfuric acid when it is heated ethanol at 443 Kelvin? Give the reaction involved. So very simple question. Ethanoic acid, that is ethanol, sorry, C2H5OH in the presence of concentrated H2SO4 at 443 Kelvin give rise to 2H5 plus H2. Okay, so this reaction will be there, and this is what dehydration reaction. Say it as dehydration reaction. Previous one was a esterification. So it's very simple. Okay, then Eshu forgot to label the two test tubes containing ethanol and ethanoic acid. Suggest any experiment to identify the substances collected. So how will you identify them? Very simple. Just a simple reaction that you have ethanoic acid plus sodium carbonate give rise to CH3, two parts of CH3, CO and A. This is sodium acetate plus H2O plus CO. Okay. Now this CH3COOH be reacting, or it you can do it another way by reacting the sodium bicarbonate. Again the same thing, same reaction will be there. Okay, so this is how the reactions. From this we can make out that which one is ethanoic acid and which one is, the ethanol will not react over here. Ethanoic acid will react and it will give the brisk effervescence because carbon dioxide is brisk. Okay, so this was about the question number 30. So guys, we will end up over here only because we are running short of time. And the other questions which are left to be discussed, 35, 36, 37, 38 and 39. Total 5 questions are left. We will be doing it in the next video that will be there soon with you. So guys, till then keep on studying very, very, very well. Don't miss out the sessions. Don't miss out anything which is there on the platform. Do like, share and subscribe to the channel as well. If you're liking, sharing and subscribing to the channel, then you will be notified about the classes whenever they are. Okay, so guys, please subscribe and do like the videos as well, and follow me on Unacademy. In the description also we have mentioned you about the links, about my code as well. Please use it, go to the platform and follow me there. Okay, so thank you so much everyone. Keep on studying, keep a good health, all the very best for the upcoming